Hey guys, it's Pineapple Lumps back here with another My Team No Money Spent video. We just be running through selling some badges, some hints and tips on how you can make MT. As you can see, we started off with 77k and we'll be working our way up, hopefully getting over that million MT mark. I'll just be talking about how I make my MT. So as you can see, I like to sell badges. So what I do is on pack days, I'll pick up badges for as cheap as I can get them, and then I'll try and flip them for at least double the price I get them for. Badges are obviously in abundance on those days, but funnily enough, they're also the biggest days to sell badges, i.e. the clamps and the range extenders. They're worth a lot because the players come out and people want to put the gold clamps and the gold range extenders etc. on players, so you can pick up badges really cheap and be able to flip them for a good amount of profit. But at the same time, the bigger badges like the range extenders and stuff like that are worth quite a bit. And obviously I'll sell the players here and there. I picked up that Brandon Roy for about 70, sold it for 99, and Magic for about 100 and sold them for 138. So another method I use is just buying diamond shoes. I'll just go through the diamond shoe filter, put it on maximum buyout, maybe 4 or 5 grand, and then I'll just scroll through and have a look for any shoes that are going cheap, pick them up, and then I'll flip them and make a good amount of profit. I'll just check what the price is going for and then just throw them on for the lowest price and get a bit of MT that way. So any way to make MT, I feel like diamond shoes are a pretty good method as well. So yeah, with the badges, I found the flexible release is a really good badge in terms of you can pick it up pretty cheap a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll pick it up for about 12 KMT and I'll flip it for about 25, so it's a good amount of profit. You just got to wait for the badge to go up in price. The badges fluctuate quite a bit, so if you buy a badge for quite cheap, just hold on to it. 9 times out of 10 it'll go up in price and you'll be able to make a bit of profit on it. Diamond contracts, I've got a couple of diamond contracts that I won through the wheel and a couple of other things, so I've thrown those up. I don't recommend putting them on players unless you're going to hold on to them for a long time. Best to just throw them on the auction house and make a bit of profit while you can. That's just my personal opinion. And obviously shoes, I'll sell shoes like gold shoes and stuff like that and make a bit of profit, especially during season agendas when people are trying to buy shoes to get the season agendas complete. That's probably the best time to buy that. Let's talk about season agendas. Man, season agendas are awesome at the moment in terms of making MT. They're probably the best way to make MT because people want to get that Blake Griffin. I know a lot of people are already there at the moment, but people scramble for MT and will pay ridiculous amounts of MT for players and for challenges and stuff like that. So for example, they had a Nexus Now Kobe White challenge the other day. I was a bit delayed on it, but I think I picked up Kobe White for about 700 MT the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, and I was a bit slow on the challenge, but even though I was a bit slow, like an hour after the challenge released, I was still able to sell Kobe White for about just under 12k, which is insane for a gold card when you think about it. Once the challenge was done, I think I picked them back up for 750 MT, so yeah. Just trying to make my way through all these, collecting all these cards at the moment. I like collecting the cards. Once I've collected like all the 4,000 or whatever for that Tatum, I'll probably sell most of those ones back just like I did last year. So I'm kind of collecting cards, and that's the lineup as of about a week and a half ago, so not the greatest lineup, a couple of weeks ago maybe. Just been loath to make the video, just been busy doing other stuff, but I have been grinding the game. I've been grinding the XP a little bit. Didn't really do too much last season. Like did a little bit, but didn't get Steph or anything like that. Just been trying to make MT, which was the main goal. As you can see, on this particular video, I've sold quite a lot of shoes as well, diamond shoes. That was mainly for season agenda again. I think there was a season agenda that came in for like 250 XP or something like that for purchase the shoe from the auction house. Diamond shoes went up in value by quite a bit, so I had quite a few in stock, and ended up cashing in that way, which was quite nice. Yeah, I recommend holding on to players. I mean, a lot of YouTubers say sell all your team, blah blah blah, and yeah, I mean you can if you want, but at the same time, all these players have a lot of value. You don't know who's going to get a dynamic duo, and that bumps their value up. These season agenda awards bumps their value up something crazy. And saying that, if you're doing the season agendas and you see those Nectars now players, the best thing to do by the time you go have a look, someone's already sniped all the players. If you can get them first, then that's great, but if not, the auction house has no players like that Kobe White. So the best time to sell that Kobe White is straight away. Don't do the agenda or anything like that to get the XP, just sell them. You could probably sell them for about 50k. I saw someone sell one the other day for those agendas for 80k for a gold card. I couldn't believe it actually sold, because what you can do is sell it when it's at its highest value. It's the easiest way to make MT, and then just pick them up, you know, like a few hours later, and you'll be like maybe 5k. So sell a card for 80k, pick them up for 5k. If you do the season agenda first, by the time you've done the agenda, even if you've done it quite quick, everyone else is throwing their cards up, and you might get 25k, which is still good, you know, don't get me wrong. 25k is still a great amount of profit for a gold card, but it's obviously not as good as 80k. So if you got those cards and you see that agenda come up straight away and you're on, when the agenda is released, then sell them straight away. So that's a good one. Yeah, so those are the methods I've been using. Obviously cashing in the badges, selling the players during season agendas, using season agendas to sell the players and make maximum profit. Once people have done those season agendas with the players, then they'll sell them off cheap. So I've picked up a lot of cheap players rather than purchasing them for 100k. I've been picking them up for about 50-60k. So that's lineup as of 2 weeks ago. I've updated it since then, but you know, we're coming along. So yeah, alright, that's pretty much all I've got for the video. If there's anything else you can think of, or you got any comments or anything like that, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Peace.